And welcome back to our race. This time we have quite an interesting setup, as all the runners will be playing whilst not being able to see their own character. It's kind of inspired by doing blind races, but that's a bit that might be a bit too hardcore. So we settled for invisible instead. And I know there are some people here who have had some experience with blind racing and such. So this is gonna be interesting. The way this works is that we are playing on an older version of the game, which does not have the characters Ollie and Rene. So if you choose those characters in on the current version of the game and then boot up this old version, then as we see here, your character will be invisible, because the game doesn't know that character code that you're supposed to be playing as. Your plays a sort of invisible Ame. That's all neat and good, yes. So because this is quite a challenging game mode, there is one mercy mechanic which we have decided on for this race. And once a certain amount of time, real time since the race start, has passed, I will call out that up to a certain amount of stages are open or unlocked. And what I mean by that is that those stages, everyone is allowed to play visible. So they're allowed to go visible and complete the stage and then move on. But then they have to turn invisible again, of course, for the next stage. And yeah, to do that, they will have to close down the game and reopen the current version, change character, close it down, and open this version again, and first then start streaming again. So there's gonna maybe be a couple of streams going down and up again as time passes here. We'll see how that goes, and I'll try to keep everything as orderly as I can. I think, I forgot to check. And that was sound. Whose sound is that? That's Red Ring. There you go. Mute. Good. Nothing. Yeah. So is everyone signed up here on race time? Yeah, we have 9 entrants. Nice. Yes, that's Eli. Extra good. And only Eli is still not ready on race time. Now he is ready on race time as well.
Same, Stippy.
Yeah. So this is this is going to, I think this is going to be an interesting race, and also because the hub is different on this older version than on current version, so the stage order is also slightly changed, but nothing too bad. So they will be starting at Rusha level and ending in nothing.
Okay,
and
so when does actually time end?
Yes, exactly. Time ends when you transition out of nothing. Not when you hit the mom button, but when you get the transition screen to exit nothing after the dance. So before load screen, but after the dance animation. Okay?
Okay.
Excellent question there. It's the most easy way to do it, because you can just sit and, okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now the transition, and you can hit the split button.
I'll win this one. I can't wait.
With that, Red Ring, we are about to start the race. So if you'll find your way to Rusha level. Going across the hub here. And whose sound can I use for this? Scurvy.
Red Wings. Oh, okay.
See how bad the volume is on your part. I can't hear the. Okay, yeah, there. You, Scurvy, you'll be used as background noise, background music. Okay. Okay, with that, I think we have then. There are no comments here. Let's see. Forgot live split. Well, it's not strictly necessary. Okay, Eli is ready now. Good. That seems like everyone is ready. So, as usual, with race time, if the timer doesn't start on its own, you just still run and we'll take it easy and we'll see what happens along the way. I will count down the last couple of seconds as well. Good. I will be pressing force start in 3, 2, 1, go. And it should be counting, yes, 14. Yes. I'll count down the last 5 seconds or so. God. And it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go! Thing is smooth. Everyone going invisible across the very, very hilly and not at all surface of Russia level. And let's see, yes, then I have it there. Good. So I have a setup for how to best do this. And we have runners going into Ame's office Revengeance, which comes, well, in this race before the usual Ame's office, simply for convenience of the stage order. Oh, we have some players already finishing up pretty fast and pretty good. AORs. Just people making their way through
Scurvy.
it now. Yeah, I know.
But
Come on, Scurvy.
I accidentally finished my race. I gotta fix it later. 1 minute 5 seconds. I thought I was gonna win.
Well, that's a pretty good lead you got right there, Scurvy. Yeah, damn. Oh boy.
What? Oh, whatever.
Nice. Ame's office from most players all around. Going generally below the 20 seconds, but also some taking a little more easy, going some 30-40 seconds here. But many seem to have succeeded in doing the danger jump, which is quite a fun little thing to do when you're playing as an invisible character. One advantage all the runners have still, even though the character is invisible, the character still has a shadow, so sometimes you're able to see where you're actually standing. Other times the shadow isn't there, but you can also use the VFX from ground pounding to see where you are. And Rice, the first person to beat Pekoland, as well, making his way into Inescapable, but he's closely followed by Sleepy, also going into Inescapable. Everyone well ahead of estimated time here, and good to see. No, also done with Pekoland, the same with Red Ring and Wire. Am I missing? Let's see. Streams to add. That's fine. Shiro's stream doesn't seem to be visible, but that's fine. He's still recording the race as far as,
Yeah, Shiro's stream stopped, and he also just left.
Yeah. Internet problems. That happens. He's well aware of it, so he's also recording the race. Nice. Oh, that was pretty close to a good escapable start there. But unfortunately, doing these skips invisible is not all that easy. Oh. Nice.
The best part about this is that because you're invisible, you don't know if you're falling through a platform or not.
Absolutely not. It's just guesswork. Complete guesswork. Oh. I think Rice might be feeling that right now. Oh. Rice and Witcher-chan on the swings, which are quite infamous for just having you face through them. Cool.
Oh.
And nice Rice, first person to finish up Inescapable Madness. Really showing some expertise on these stages today. But Witcher-chan not at all far behind. Everyone actually doing really well here. We're only 5 minutes into the race, and we have 2 players through Inescapable and the rest of them in Inescapable Madness. But it is Inescapable Madness that is the big hindrance for most people in this race.
At least
Rice going for invisible TTM skip. Doesn't really work out, only makes it to CP1.
Still, 1/4 skip. Oh, pretty neat skip right there by Rice, even going invisible. Even whilst invisible, sorry.
Witcher not far behind in TTM.
Oh, doing the same thing to M.
Witcher
Both
also
Rice,
finishing TTM.
Rice and Witcher-chan doing well on TTM here, bringing themselves quite considerably ahead of the competition with this Inescapable Madness already finished.
Wire finishing Ina.
Oh, Wire finishing up Inescapable Madness. Third person to do so.
When can I hold the mom's hand?
Red Ring is your strategy just to hope to get that Bubba bounce and then... Oh, Sleepy also making his way to the swings here. Worst parts of the stage done for him. Meanwhile, Witcher-chan and Rice... Oh, Witcher-chan bringing himself just a second, or well, half a second ahead of Rice, as both of them finish Inomori at basically the exact same time, heading into Mogu Mogu, and Wire finishing up TTM. So we get, oh, Sleepy out of the Inescapable, forgetting that there's no stage on top of the moon in this version, but that is quite alright. Let's see. Ooh, Rice with the over pizza skip in Mogu Mogu. Rather impressive to do that whilst invisible. While Wire really trying to see how the dogs will treat him in Inomori here. And at Scurvy undo his race finish. Yes, that's good. Okay, let's see. I need to check.
Uh,
Uh-oh. Rice not getting the chase skip, having to... Oh, Witcher-chan as well. Having to go through the Okayu chase. But oh, it seems to be doing quite alright. Anyways. And with this, anyone with this stages up till Inescapable Madness are hereby open, meaning that if you want to, you can go visible for stages Rusha level, Ame's Office Revengeance, AO, Pegoland, and Inescapable Madness.
Including inescapable.
Jesus, I leave for like 2 seconds and Rice is in fucking Red Heart.
Rice
What
is
the
in
fuck?
Red Heart, but
Jesus.
Witcher-chan also just entered with him. And if you want to change to a visible character, you just go to the character selection, choose a character, and reset the stage. That should make you visible. Saying that because we lost some streams here, I think. Oh, did race time fuck you over, Eli? That's rather annoying. I don't know how to best change that. That no, I see, makes it into Inomori being the last person to do invisible, inescapable madness. You can see there's Scurvy back on the stream. There we go. Good. Everyone back on again.
Close the game and then read.
Yeah, then you just close game, open. Open current version, choose character, close that game, open this one. And with this, Rice has just made it out of pot and Witcher-chan into the pot in Red Heart.
Rice making his way to PUR.
Witcher-chan doing a very clean pot, even whilst invisible. Alright, let's see that dark skip. That's basically invisible anyways, right? That's Scurvy out of Inescapable. I'm guessing Red Ring. Let's see. Da-da-da-da. That's rather annoying, Eli, that you can keep running Eli if you want to, but it's kind of weird with the race time.
Rice and Witcher both very close to each other in PUR.
Yeah, damn. Not very far apart here. Let's see how the spinny blocks of doom treat each of them, because they can be slightly more tricky than usual when you can't see your character. But Rice made it through, and
Both of them not having any problems.
None at all. Playing it safe, but making it through.
Time for the great equalizer.
The great equalizer of nothing. Rice being a load screen ahead of Witcher-chan, but both of them racing toe to toe in nothing here. And nice TTM music coming from Scurvy into the stream here. Nice to hear. Oh, Witcher-chan going smooth through Rice, having a little trouble on both of them opting for the second checkpoint. And Shiro's stream is back online. Cool.
Very smart, getting the checkpoint.
Yeah, because anything can really go wrong here when you can't see your character. But Witcher-chan has made his way, and Rice, both of them hitting the third checkpoint at basically the same time. Now the big question is the
Rice
tower
gaining a lead at the
Rice
end here.
Rice doing really well.
Rice doing the end first try.
First try, nothing end. Rice finishing the race just there. Split, and Rice has made it through the race in a mere 15 minutes and 6 seconds. Impressive showing from the GOAT himself. Damn, impressive. Immensely impressive. The last part of nothing is definitely not easy at all. And just before the race, Rice made it known that he had not even practiced the part, and still first try. And here Witcher-chan goes split, and Witcher-chan finishes up second place with a time of 15 minutes and 45 seconds. Only 40 seconds slower than Rice in first place. Congratulations to both our first and second place contestants. Damn, impressive showing here by these two runners. It could have been either of them. Both Rice and Witcher-chan were they were so close.
Yeah, I knew Witcher was gonna do really good, and he did. It was literally within a few seconds of each other.
Witcher-chan has shown some blind race before, entirely blind, actually, rather than just invisible. So, some neat. And in general, Witcher-chan has shown a lot of potential when it comes to these, more slightly different categories we tend to run once in a while for the races. But damn, it just wasn't enough to net him a victory against Rice, the man himself, the myth, the legend.
Easily has the most experience of anyone.
Definitely.
And it shows.
It definitely shows, yeah. Yeah, there no one has more experience with this game than Rice. What you were looking, I saw at how many runs and how much wire. Yeah, getting that checkpoint wire, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, nobody has more runs than Rice, and all you have to think about is that probably most of his runs were world records at some point.
That's also going back to the world record history video I made for the anniversary. Rice was mentioned more than anyone else on that list more than twice as many times as the second most mentioned name. I forget now how many times his name was actually mentioned, but like,
I think it was 139,
yeah.
and then you were second with like 50 something.
Yeah. That's around where the numbers were, so definitely. Oh, I think we have Eli forfeiting, maybe at least he dropped his stream. But yeah, we have our last contestant still making it through. Rather very spread out now compared to the beginning where everyone was basically on the same page. We have Wire on the very last part of Nothing almost, ready to finish in third place.
Oh, don't say that. I'm gonna fuck up this last jump now.
Oh look, you did it. There you go.
Yeah, third place.
Third place for Wire. Meanwhile, No and Sleepy are making their way through Red Heart and good old Scurvy having the usual troubles with the dogs.
I've beaten them dogs.
And well, to your luck, stage is up till and with Moku Moku currently unlocks now, so you can play Inomori and Moku Moku visible if you so desire.
Is this even an invisible race for me? I was like, this brand, I just look at the shadow, but there's no shadows in half of these stages.
There is no shadow in Inomori or Inescapable. But yeah, you can change to visible if you want to for Inomori and Mogu Mogu.
I just stick with it.
We should have just let Scurvy play not invisible, and you would have been doing just as bad.
Oh, now you're a little. That's a little mean. Oh. Sleepy and No in the pot at the same time here. Let's see if who can get the cleaner pot section of Red Heart. Both struggling a bit with it seems. Hard to follow.
Scurvy can't tell me he didn't completely forget about this race until the second we fucking pinged him.
Yeah.
But Sleepy is the first to exit the pod as No dies to the spiders, or I guess the big pepperonis in the pod.
Red isn't streaming.
And Red isn't streaming, you're telling me? Yeah, no, he isn't. I don't know what he's doing or what is happening there.
My screen is dead, I guess. Yeah, I forgot.
We lost our only Canadian.
He's not even Canadian.
I know.
Well. Go. Okay. No,
it's like saying Psy should be UK.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Yahoo, Sleepy, just evading the doom by the spinny blocks. There he goes. Nice safe standard pop on rocks coming through by Sleepy. No trying to follow suit. Let's see, can I find Eli has opened stream again and Red Ring going. Oh, and Shiro. How well that one's doing. And No finishes up Pop on Rocks. Meanwhile, yeah, Red Ring is using that he's allowed to be visible on Mogu Mogu. We'll soon have that finished up and we'll have to go back invisible for Red Heart. Next stage for him. Meanwhile,
Scurvy's still playing Inumori fucking invisible.
Eli
Bad
and
player.
Scurvy insisting on staying invisible, going through Inumori, both of them. But Eli has seemed to found a... Yeah, there. He can get on to the UB. Shiro's stream still not behaving as nicely as it should. Let's see, has anything. Meyer has finished up, yeah, with 19 as we saw her. Still, rest of the contestants are in the race. Oh, but Sleepy, I didn't even notice, has finished up nothing. Coming in 4th with a time of 24 minutes and 34 seconds. Congratulations to Sleepy. Cool stuff right there. Meanwhile, No is also trying to get through the very last
You
part.
have passed Scurvy, Eli. Scurvy's gonna be in Inumori forever.
It's kind of normal.
As usual. It's something we've seen before, I think.
I would like a top 10 time in this stage as well. I thought I'd be better at it by now.
Inumori is the hardest stage in the game. What do you mean?
I know.
Kick. And
It's free,
No finishes up nothing as well. Coming in 5th with a time of 25 minutes and 22 seconds.
Probably the worst I've ever seen. No.
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling
His
that he
escape
didn't
pool was
quite...
not exactly good.
Not quite as much practice as you could have perhaps done for this category. It is.
Yeah, I saw earlier today. He's like,
Yeah.
maybe I should play before the race.
I played for like 20 minutes. I did not get past Inescapable.
Yeah. Well, it is a thing that... It was a choice I made to let it be known that this would be the category ahead of time and give you a chance to practice, because it felt like this could have gone very...
I think this is the one race that you need to practice for, or you're
Yeah.
not going to do well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It felt like practicing was could work pretty naturally well for this race and make it a good race. Even though we usually try to make races be as little practice needed as possible. But for this particular one, I felt like this would probably work out better, but it definitely shows then who has had even just a bit of practice with the game mode compared to those who haven't. And Shiro has also finished racing with a time of 26 minutes and 55 seconds. 6th place, congratulations to him. That we have our last 3 contestants still in the race. Fucking Shiro says. But well. Red Ring making his way through the pot in Red Heart. There he goes out of the pot. Bounce to get to the mom button.
Ina, I think is a lot worse because of the pressure of being in the middle of a race. And because everybody was expecting it to be the hardest stage, I think made it worse. Because there's definitely a huge difference between doing something in practice every time and then actually doing it in the race.
Yeah, where you get kind of just one attempt at least to do it well, like to actually save time. But ooh, well played by Red Ring, doing skips, going through bone rocks. Oof, not quite getting that one, but pretty close.
Yeah, didn't have his permission slip.
He didn't attempt that. It was just the bubble bounce on the cube after, so a 35-second attempt. He had already missed cycle elsewhere, but a sub 1 minute time on pop on rocks. I don't think really anyone else has done that today. And Eli has made his way through Mogu Mogu as well, making his way to Red Heart now.
I would fucking pay money to even see Skirby get to CP1 fucking anymore.
Oh my god. I just got to the checkpoint and I died.
Well, you didn't get the checkpoint then, I see, because...
Thank you, Sai. Thank you, Sai. I went over it and onto the spikes.
You should have ground pounded.
I didn't know where I fucking was.
Should have ground pounded anyway.
Nice. There. Oh, yes. Checkpoint. Okay, how much you paying? How much are you paying, Pingy? How much was that
fucking
worth
nothing.
to
He owes me for being late.
You said you'd pay money for it.
I didn't say how much.
Yeah, that's...
I'll give you one potato. That's like $1,000 in fucking Ireland money.
Yeah, Ireland money.
To the last part of onto the Yubi there. Yeah, you can hardly fuck it up at this point. There you go.
Oh, watch me.
Inumore.
16 minutes felt like 16 fucking years.
Meanwhile, Red Ring making his way through nothing to pick up the checkpoint here. There, and on to the last part of nothing. I would say something about allowing Red Heart to be played visible now, but it seems like both of the contestants that this could actually assist have adamantly insisted on keeping to play invisible even when they were allowed to go visible, so not much. Oh, Red, that was unfortunate. Timing, there you go, nice. Nope. Come on, come. Oh. Scurvy going for the under pizza strats.
That was a mistake.
Doesn't quite get it.
Red finishing.
There we go. Yes, Red Ring finishing up nothing.
Yeah.
In 7th place with a time of 32 minutes and 56 seconds. Just sub 33. Congratulations, nice. With this, we have our last two contestants. Eli just about to finish up Red Heart, and Scurvy Slowly making his way through Moku Moku.
Slowly? What do you mean slowly? I'm flying.
Look, misses the 9/11. Unfortunate.
Oh, I gotta have a piggy. But yeah, he does. Oh, and on pizza, good. That pizza slice right there is a lifesaver. Oh.
I only missed a piece of slice.
Nearly missed it. While Eli going through Bomb on Rocks.
I mean, to be fair, Red, I feel like you gave up like the second the race was announced. So
Yeah.
I've been trying really hard.
I wasn't even
This
thinking of
the
playing it.
VTuber sees when they play Smol Ame. But yeah.
nah, we would need a special mod for that randomly makes you fucking bounce cancel like 20 times a second.
Now we're getting a little too accurate. But yeah, and we've talked about should probably make. Oh, and Eli makes it through Pop on Rocks, entering nothing, getting ready to finish up the race for himself. We will probably be adding this to the category extensions and invisible category there, both for IELTS and full game.
If you want to relive the pain.
Yeah, shoutouts to Genji for giving Sai the idea for this race.
Yeah,
It's not even in the race.
Shout out to Genji.
And shoutouts to my idea for playing Current Invisible that didn't work, but it was a great idea.
The chicken. It will be useful for something one day.
Chicken race win.
Chicken race win.
Vanilla TTM.
Hey, kikiriki.
Kikiriki. Yummy. Oh, just made it, yeah. Nice. Scurvy making his way to the end of Mogu Mogu.
Easy. Didn't even
Easy.
die.
Meanwhile, Eli is trying to get this ending of nothing down. It is quite a challenge, so no shame in taking a couple of attempts on that. You can't really see a shadow to help you in any way. There, you like got the final jump, and there, and dance done. There, and Eli finishing up race as well, coming in 8th at 37 minutes and 32 seconds. Congratulations there. Nice, neatly played. Sticking to the invisible character even when he was allowed to switch it out if he so desired.
That was a lot easier than I thought.
This we just have Scurvy making his way through.
Mr. Ohio Land.
Through Red Heart. Scurvy making pretty well through Red Heart here. Really is just Inumora with the dogs that prove to be a problem to our good old Lemon once in a while.
Where am I? There I am.
Gemma. Going through the pot. This is the nice thing about Red Heart. You can often pretty accurately see where you actually are due to the stashes.
No, there I am.
Now it's starting to get difficult as more stashes have been collected and...
I'm going off the platform tilting.
Oof. A BB straight into a spider. Those tend to happen. Gemma, Gemma, Gemma. Those random bubba bounces suddenly killing you on the spiders.
My god.
They have a tendency to happen, but even more so when you're invisible and can't see where you're actually ground pounding on these clouds.
But yeah, pretty cool idea for a race that you can do in the game naturally, and cool seeing the old menu again.
Congratulations to Rice for winning.
Definitely big congratulations to Rice. I think Rice with champion role, is that something I've ever seen before?
I'm pretty sure he's had it before, yeah.
Oh yeah, I even remember.
Yeah.
I think the first race I even participated in myself. Oh, is that
Yeah, I finished. That was me. I was like, we don't need to watch me die in random BBs again, over and over again. Invisible.
We would
I
have
came
though.
last. We came last. I came last. Okay, it's fine. I was almost about to put my fist through my screen, so just as well I decided to end up finishing there. God, I hate the dogs. Congrats, everybody.
Well, thanks for playing anyway.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for playing anyway. It's always really
I always show up on time.
nice to see old faces again and such. You have not been all that active of late, so it's really nice to see you back here at the races and everything.
I got my best.
And with that, we are done. Yes, exactly. Yeah, last time you were champion, Scurvy was organizing the tourneys. Yeah, I remember.
How many years ago was that?
So I did just but yeah, I remember actually it was the first race or tournament I ever participated in myself, so I should have remembered.
Oh, I was in the
Nah, not 84 years. It can't be 84 years because that's longer than the game has existed.
I think it's actually 83 and a half years. Sorry, sleeping. Close, but no.
I mean, it's Smol Ame time.
But with this, we finished up a actually rather quick race, finishing in at just shy of 41 minutes here with Scurvy forfeiting, but he was in Red Heart at the end, so pretty far through it. First participant Rice done already at 15 minutes. Pretty quick, especially considering when playing as an invisible character, but Rice really seems to have taken a liking to this game mode, and that's really nice to see when something new and interesting can can sort of interest people. So this again, yeah, huge congratulations to Rice, who's the winner of this race and has been awarded his champion role on the Discord. Do anyone have any final comments before we've end the stream?
I'll win the next
Final
one.
word from champion.
Can't decide.
Yeah, speech.
Good stuff. Rice says
Speech.
good stuff.
Speech from Rice.
Rice, say some words. Go on.
Pressuring the poor man into speaking on stream.
Rice says hello, everybody. Thank you, Rice. Congratulations.
He's still
Sleeping.
typing, dude.
Still typing. But yeah. Yeah, huge thanks to Genji for bringing our attention to this.
Well, actually, I don't think Genji ever knew about it. He's like, "What is this?" And then I just told him what it was.
So there's one of those glitches that kind of go under the rug, and then someone else then discovers it after a while. It's like, oh yeah, we already knew.
I like to be here when I can, even if I'm not playing.
I think Rice is giving everyone a thanks, even Pinky who didn't do it besides secondary commentary.
No, we're not practicing.
No, not right.
No, for not practicing.
Wanting to participate. We bullied the poor kid into participating today.
Thank you for calling out here, Red.
Mid race. Well, he did rejoin the race, so
I didn't forfeit, you fuck.
oh, this is gold.
Oh my god.
Case closed.
Rice, give us a Fortnite dance for us now.
Go for it, Eli. Go for it. But yeah. And thanks to Scurvy for finishing the race in only 1 minute or something like that. Kick.
1 minute and 4 seconds. I'm so fast.
Oh, good.
And thanks to all of you guys for calling me a bitch. And thanks to Eli for calling me an itch.
We'll gladly do it again whenever you want us to. With that, we are done for today with this race, and we'll be ending the stream now. So thank you very much for everyone who joined and those who watched, and see you again in the next one. Bye.